Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and welcome back to Tech Wright, where we mainly talk about technology videos. Sometimes we do a little bit of everything else, but that's not what we're focusing on today. Today we're going to be talking about the Canon T6i Rebel series, which is actually something that I'm really considering, especially for the price. So to start off with, this camera retails for $749.99, and that is with a 18 to 55 millimeter IS STM lens that comes included in the kit. I ran across something today that kind of confuses me. If I can get screenshots, I will put them in this video to show you. I was looking on Best Buy's website for the price, and I was doing some research on this camera for this video, and I noticed that the kit lens with the camera body was $749.99. Now, I was looking at just the body because I have really been considering purchasing one with a different type of lens specifically for vlogging, and just the body alone is $749.99. I don't know if there's a special deal going on. You might as well just get the kit lens. Everyone talks about how the kit lens is not as good as some of the third-party lenses you can get, and I do agree with that. Some of the third-party lenses I bought is way better than the kit lens, but overall, just to get you started, if you're starting a YouTube channel or if you've been doing it for a long time, if it's the exact same price, you might as well just go ahead and get the extra lens, even if you're gonna buy it anyway, because it's not that big of a difference. All right, so as far as specs for this camera, one of the things that I am mainly looking for is a flip out articulating screen. If you've been watching my camera series, you already know this, you already know all of this checklist, but if you're new here, I'm gonna talk about this camera and tell you the things that you're gonna wanna need, especially if you're a YouTuber. The flip out articulating screen is something that you're going to want to use. That way, if you wanted to, you could look over to the side and you can see yourself, which is a good feature, so you don't have to run back and forth to try to get good lighting, good video, and frankly, you're going to want the camera to have good audio, which leads me to my next point. This does have a hot shoe on top of the camera that you can plug in an external mic in. That way you can set customized audio settings and get better audio for your videos. Now, speaking of videos, I'm gonna flip over to the quality of the camera. The Canon Rebel T6i shoots in 1080p at 30 frames per second, also at 15 frames per second, and I'm pretty sure it's 20 frames per second. I'll put that up here if I am wrong. And it also shoots 60 frames per second at 720p. Now, this camera is maybe a year old. Now let's talk about autofocus. The Canon Rebel T6i has a 19-point autofocus system, which is gonna allow you to get that smooth panning when you move back and forth. So if you're mainly looking to do this with YouTube videos, then the autofocus plus the video quality plus the external mic option plus the price is going to be something that you're really going to want, especially for your videos if you want that top-notch quality. Now, as far as photos, this has a 24 megapixel sensor in the camera, which is something that's going to allow you to take amazing photos, more detailed photos. And you're going to have more versatility as far as daytime and low light. Speaking of low light, this ISO on the camera goes up to 32,000, but you're not going to really want to go over 1,000 unless you are basically in the dark, because once you go over 1,000, the quality of your video and the quality of your audio is going to dwindle a little bit. It's going to look jumpy, especially when you're moving for video, and if you're trying to take a picture with auto, it's just not going to be that well. So for lenses, this does allow you to switch out camera lenses on this. Since it is a DSLR camera, you're going to be able to use any EF or EFS lens. So if you're looking for vlogging and you want something light, you're going to be able to put the infamous 10 to 18 millimeter ultra wide angle EFS lens, which is what all of the YouTubers who vlog are using, onto the DSLR camera, and it's going to be able to do just as good, if not better, than the 70D. So I don't know why a lot of people don't go ahead and do this. So let's go back to the autofocus for just a few minutes. This camera and a lot of other Canon cameras are going to have a touch screen to focus, which means if you're trying to get some smooth pans, or if you want to intentionally zoom out of focus to go into something else, all you have to do is touch the screen. It's going to allow you to switch focus in a smooth motion that is going to be something you're going to want in your videos, especially if you're doing tech reviews, if you're doing vlogging. Sometimes it's really nice to have a focus out and into something else that you want your audience to look at, and that's going to give you just that. So this camera, compared with the price, compared with all of the features that's packed inside of this DSLR, is going to hit every single point of my checklist. And I am actually considering this over the 80D or the 70D at this point, because who wants to spend that much money on a vlogging camera? Me. But I know sometimes that's not exactly realistic. If I wanted to do it, I could do it. But sometimes my conscience just, like, you know, drills into my brain and says, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Don't do it. You might regret it later. So even after I make my decision, I'm probably gonna put out maybe like a camera video once a week, just to add to the videos that I do every single day. I love all of you guys. Be sure to like this video. Put a comment down below if there is a camera you think I should buy, or if there is a camera you want me to review anyway for the heck of it, then go ahead and put that down in the comments below. If you already have a camera and you haven't seen it on this channel, let me know what you use. I'm interested to see what you guys like to use. And subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. I love all of you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.